Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video of mine. In this video, I'm gonna tell you about the greatness of Indian aviation, not only the commercial ones, but also IAF, Indian Air Force. India has always stood up in the troublesome times when their nationals or their citizens were struck in some foreign nations in several situations like COVID-19 or any war which broke out. So let's get started and wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. We, 1.4 billion citizens, belong to a land where everyone is raised to be a warrior in their brave mother's hand, whose freedom thrive on the sacrifices of blood in her sand, where men who win the skies also won their fellow brothers' fate, when their lives were compromised in far distant Kuwait. Today I am going to narrate a tale of those vigilant souls to whom fraternity came first prior to their own goals. This is a tribute to those who have committed to the service of this nation. So friends, tighten up your seatbelts because today India is our destination. So most of you have watched the film Airlift, which was released in 2016. So it's shown how India evacuated its citizens back in 90s with the help of Air India. So coming to this story, India has the history of the largest civilian evacuation by aviation in its history. In the Gulf War, which broke out between Iraq and Kuwait, when Kuwait was invaded by Iraq, there were several fatalities and the cruel situation was prevailing at that time. So, Ministry of Foreign Affairs along with Air India operated around 488 flights over 63 days to bring back their own citizens to India. Around 170,000 Indians were brought back in this evacuation. And not only India, around 15,000 citizens of different countries of around 12 countries were brought back in this evacuation. This has been a history in the single largest airlift to bring back citizens of nation or several other nations. So we as Indian always feel proud that India has always stood up in the troublesome times to bring back its citizens when they are in some troublesome situations in those different countries of the world. So next evacuation done by India was in 2006 when Air India and Indian Air Force along with Indian Navy joined hands together and brought back people from Lebanon and Israel when a conflict situation, or you can say that a warlike situation, broke out in these countries, and they evacuated around 2,500 citizens of India. Along with them were some of the citizens of Nepal and Israel. So not only does India evacuate its citizens, but it also helps its neighboring countries, or also people from US or any other UK or France citizens were also evacuated throughout. So India always rises up or always comes up when troublesome situation arises. Next comes Operation Raahat. In 2015, Indian Air Force along with Indian Armed Forces and Air India joined hands and brought back citizens. In 2015, a military intervention was conducted by Saudi Arabia and its allies countries in Yemen. So these organizations, that is IAF, Indian Air Force and Indian Armed Forces along with Air India, evacuated several citizens of India along with some foreign nationals and helped them out in the times of crisis. In Operation Rahat, around 4,600 Indian nationals were evacuated. Along with them were 960 foreign nationals were from 41 countries, which includes US, UK, France, Italy, Germany, etc. And all of us know how pandemic COVID-19 is dangerous, but India again stood up in these troublesome times and brought back its citizens from Wuhan and all over the world. So they started off with Wuhan because the pandemic or COVID-19 broke out there. In February, they started this evacuation procedure, and later they named it as Vande Bharat mission. So on January, our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi started the proceedings of this evacuation, and Air India operated several flights. Even today, as of today, the flights are being operated by Air India Express, and not to be forgotten, along with Air India, Indigo, AirAsia, Vistara, Go Air, and several other private airlines which operate in India or operate out of India. They have also helped the Indian government to bring back its citizens from several foreign nations.